Right. So let me take this opportunity to introduce today's speaker for Ignite Mind. Though he's an engineer by profession, he's already have done several trainings and he's put his name forward in form of a corporate trainer. Other than that, one of his great achievement which I felt in his profile was his feature film, Scent of Cigar, has awarded as Best Experimental Film as a global accolade and have won a global accolade. So we wish we could see this, catch hold of this movie, and I'm sure you'll be happy to share it with us. So he's a life coach, a trainer, a drama and film director. He's also a Toastmaster. Currently, he's having a role of area director. So I'm so happy and honored to welcome you this morning. Let's put our hands together and use the reaction button and welcome Nandajan, all the way from Kerala, India. Good morning, sir. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm fine. Thank you, Naina, for that nice introduction.
Thank you.
Hello,
And
Dubai.
the
5
screen
a.m.
you can share.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Hello, good morning, everybody. As I was introduced, I am not a member in 5 a.m., but 5 a.m. is not new to me because my better half is always here regularly, Shiva. And not just that, many of the members here are familiar in one way or other, or in Mastermind, or in some other platform. So there are a lot of familiar faces. It is happy to see a lot of familiar faces. It is not just that familiar faces alone. I'm happy to see new faces also. But unfortunately, many of the new faces have got some number only. Can you put on your video? If other difficulties are not there, kindly switch on your video because I would like to see faces when I speak. Yeah, thank you, thank you. It's only about 20 minutes, so kindly bear with me for asking you to switch on your videos. And for the next 20 minutes, I am not going to teach you rocket science or anything quick, but I would like to share some of my experiences or some of the lessons I learned from the life, simple little things. Nothing great, nothing maybe great, I do not know, but nothing big, high fantasy areas. As I was introduced, I would like to get an introduction in a different way because for the past 5 years, we, some of the people, like-minded people, got a movement called Changadi. Changadi means the friend, which is an initiative against adolescent suicide, or it's an initiative for adolescent suicide prevention. More than 6,000 adolescent children, or rather, we have successful intervention, more than 6,000 successful interventions are done so far. It gave us a lot of insights, a lot of rethinking. So with that, let us start with that one only. Some of the salient aspects, what I learned from my life, I share with you. I'm sure you all know this. That's why I told you it is simple little things. But this simple little things can change life to a great extent. Okay, please interact with me also. Do you get angry? Use your chat box for the answer. It's a simple yes or no question. Do you get angry? Yes, 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 Abubakar. Yes, a lot of, yeah, yeah. Yes, 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 yes. Sometime, yeah, yes, 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 yes. There are a lot of S comes in the chat box, and I am happy that I'm not happy that everybody is getting angry, but I am happy that you are sincere, you're open. Yeah, 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 yeah. Do you feel bad when you get angry? Do you feel bad when you get angry? No, yes, 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 no, 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 no. Okay, 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 okay. A lot of ifs. We realize after sometimes. Yeah, Ruben, that's the thing. Yeah. When you get angry, or the anger will not ask us whether I should perform or I should come to you. But later we realize, yeah, it should have been avoided or something like that. And one more question. Thank you for the interaction. Getting angry, is it good or bad? Good or bad? Again, it's a closed-end question. Getting angry is good or bad? Yeah, Athiya bad, Saurav bad, Abubakar bad, Sunil Kalepuli bad, Kumarvel bad, Prashanti good sometimes, Sandeep bad, Soma good and bad. Yeah, in everything there are good and bad, Somaji. Shankar good, not bad all times for sure. Yeah, Ruben good, but it should not hurt someone. Ruben, yeah, yeah. A response to injustice, it is appropriate, Hindu, Bhuvaneshwari. Yeah, Ruben, there you are. What Ruben said is good, but it should not hurt someone. That is it. See, anger is a basic emotion. Anger is a basic emotion. So if we are human being, we bound to have anger. It's a basic emotion. So getting angry or anger is not a sin. It's not bad. As Ruben said, but how we show or express anger, that matters. It's not that bad. That you are getting angry is not bad, but the way we express, that matters. I got a sister, a nun. She taught us emotion and counseling skills. I was a student of her. And her example on anger is one of the classic example ever I heard. So I would like to share that. For example, you are sitting here in the Dubai 5 a.m. club. Yeah, I'm sure that many of you had breakfast by this time. Some of you might have breakfast. Okay. Suppose we eat breakfast and that food, if it is not conforming to our what do you call internal situation, or if that food is not suitable for us, or if that food is stale, if that food is not good, what will happen? We ate breakfast, and once the food reached our stomach, the food is not going in, what you call, or it started giving a lot of trouble from the stomach. What will happen? What are all the two way our body will try to take out or throw out the food if it is not suitable? There are two ways it can be thrown out. One, the way it came in, or the way we ate food through our mouth, the food will come through that one, or we will puke, or we will vomit. And another, what do you call, excrete mechanism is there in our body, that the food will be taken through a excretion or through the back. Okay. Suppose this is an offline meeting. You believe that this is an offline meeting. Imagine this is an offline meeting. And I am here taking this session after taking a bad breakfast. And the breakfast started functioning inside my stomach. And I want to throw out the food. Not I. My body want to throw out the breakfast. And you people are here, the 40 people are here, the 40 people are sitting around me. And if I puke, if I vomit in the midst of the class, or if I excrete the food through the other way, what will happen to the class? 40 people are sitting there, and in the center, this out or this food is there. Everybody feels bad. People will say, what is this? Why this gentleman is doing this for? He's here to take a class, and now we are experiencing something different. But I am happy. Why? Because that was creating a lot of unrest. That was creating a lot of trouble, which is now out, and I am happy. Okay. So don't think that in the morning I used to say something like this. Anger is something like this. I could have done something different. That is, I could have asked you, wait a minute, I need to go to bathroom. Pardon me for 5 minutes. I can go to the washroom and I can throw the food either way and wash, come back to the class. Everybody will be happy. This is how anger should be dispensed. Anger is a basic emotion. Everybody will have that or should have that. But the way we express, as rightly pointed out by Ruben, it should not hurt others. If there are any socially acceptable which is not hurting others, can you dispense, can you express your anger without hurting others? Please type in the chat box 1 or 2 methods. How can you do that? 1 or 2 methods. 1 or 2 methods. It will be bad. I'll explain. Yeah. Can you type in the chat box how we can express our anger? Yeah, leave the place. Sunil Kalipalli says, leave the space. No, I can't do that. That is okay. Something okay. Any other methods? Leave the place. Yeah, leave the place is one way. I'll come to that. Deep breathing, Sakshi. Yeah. The thing is that when the moment you get anger, that will create a lot of hormones in your body, as you all know that, because there are a lot of psychologists, a lot of trainers, you all know about the hormones and all. I am not going to give the details on that one, but it has, or it will give something on your physical body. There are a lot of energy. There are a lot of, what do you call it? You have to do something physical in order to dispense this. Okay, you can move out. You can walk fast. Do something physical. Somebody may go, and what will they do? Anything in the smile? Try to smile. Yeah, so Deepa, it is. If it hypothetically, it may be true. When you are angry, smile. Yeah, I do not know whether you are all, you people are experts in laughter club. I do not know how extent that will work here. Leave the place. Keep silent. Yeah. Vellapan Pillai. Keep silent. But keep silent and smiling. There are some issues further because there are a lot of things happen in our body. We have to discharge it. We have to express. We have to take it out. So you'll have to do something. Not just smiling. a walk, moving out of the place, or somebody may go and shit in the punch bag. If you don't have a punch bag in your house, there may be a pillow, or you can shit in your hand, or you can what do you call it? You can put your fingers like this, or you can fist, or you can clasp your fist, whatever it is. You have to do that. You have to dispense. No emotion should be suppressed. While you make a smile, I think you're suppressing the emotion. Don't do that. Don't suppress the emotions, because if you are suppressing emotion, the suppressed emotion will come out as an outburst, as an explosion at one point of time without your permission. If you have a lot of suppressed emotion in you, that will definitely come out at one point of time without your knowledge, without your permission, and that would be an outburst. So you express it, you throw away. Okay, so it can be. There are a lot of methods. I don't want to say all the methods. What are all the we have to do? Anything physical is good, and even deep breathing again help you, because the moment we get anchor, our breathing rate will the pace of the breath rate will increase, or the breathing rate will increase. So if you take deep breath, hold it, release it slowly, naturally the heartbeat will come down. Okay. So when the heartbeat is coming down, the body will get relaxed. That's a good thing. There are a lot of methods. Some people will write. They will write very fast. So the anger will be dispensed in that way. Okay, this is not an anger management session. I started with one emotion, and I told you this is a basic emotion. What are all the basic emotions? Do you know? What are all the basic emotions a human being is having? Can you type it in the chat box? There are a lot of school of thoughts. Somebody used to say there are how many basic emotions are there? Yeah, crying, smiling, sadness, joy. Yeah, wow, wow, good. Yeah, five. 3,000 Prashanti. BrainCiti's river set five. Okay. The number is not a big issue, because there are several school of thoughts. Somebody used to say there are five, four. Somebody used to say it is 6, 8, 27, 30, something like that. So I'm not going to take how many basic emotions are there. I am going with a particular school of thought in which the basic emotions are four. Four basic emotions are there. What it could be? There is a particular school of thought. They believe there are only four basic emotions, which is very popular also. This school of thought is very popular. Even in the latest neuro psychological or neuropsychiatrical researchers are also going with that. The four basic emotions are there. Can you type what are all the four basic emotions? Happiness, sorrow, anger. There are three. Yeah, laughing. Laughing is a activity. What is the emotion behind laughing? Yeah, happiness, sadness, fear, and anger. Very good. Who that? Shamir Keti. Yeah. Shamir, it is right. Fear, grief, or okay, anger, love. Yeah. You are right. You are right. I'm not taking much time because. Okay. These are all the basic. Yeah. I agree. The happiness, sadness, fear. Uh, these are all the basic emotions. I'm trying to give that one in my virtual background, but I'm not able to get it. I do not know what happened. Okay. Just a minute. Okay. So there are four basic emotions. which is called happiness, or we can say anger, happy, fear, and grief or sadness. Happiness, sadness, fear, and anger. We can say these are all the four basic emotions. And as you told you earlier, any emotion you take, which will be a combination of these two, any of these two or three or multiple. For example, when you say anxiety, anxiety has got a fear element and there is a sadness also. So it's a mix of sadness and fear. It goes like that. Okay. The basic emotions for are the happiness, sadness, fear, and anger, and all other emotions are taken as a combination of these four. And why this is this much important? All the four emotions are basic, and we have to express it. That is more important. And I started with the anger. Okay. What about the sadness? If you feel sad, if you want to cry, do cry. Crying is not a weakness. Crying is not bad. If you want to cry, do cry. There are a lot of conditioning in our mind that please don't cry, especially when boy child is upbringing or boys or men. We have been conditioned not to cry because it is not a manly, it's not macho, something like that. It's a human behavior. Similarly, if you have fear, express it. I have fear. Don't think that you are brave and I will. I don't have any fear at all. Express it. I have fear. And if you have happiness, express it. I'm happy. That I am sure that these people or the 5 a.m.ers, I know you laugh for a reason even without for a reason. Okay, that is what we do in the laughter club. That's good. Don't spare even a single moment of joy without expressing it. You laugh, okay, because that give, as you all know, a lot of dopamine and all happiness hormone for you, and those are all good for your physical and psychological well-being. So no emotions are bad, but there are some other things that's more important that I want to touch, and that's the final or the last portion of my session, and or rather, that is the most important part of that session also. You get anger at times. Why do you get angry? Or when do you get anger? When do you get anger? Somebody can unmute and talk to me because it is not an yes or no question, not a one word answer. If you want to express it, yeah, somebody can unmute and they can talk to me. If anything happened which we not like, yeah, Shamir, good. Thank you for expressing that. If something is happening which is not the way we envisaged, not the way we looked earlier, not the way we planned, not the way according to our wish, we get angry. We get angry. That is a very normal reaction to overcome the obstacle in front of us to reach the target. Target means whatever may be the target we set for us. It is the natural reaction to get our body will be energized to get over it. Either a fight or a flight at time freeze. Okay, fight or flight, whatever it is. So it's a natural reaction. You have rightly pointed out if something is not happening the way we envisaged, the way we wished for, we get angry. That means anger is in the present tense. Anger should happen in the present thing. Anger should be for the things which are happening right now. If it is not conforming to my standards, or if it is not the way I envisaged, I can get angry. That is very normal. What about sadness? Anger is present. So what about sadness? Sadness. What it could be? You can type in the chat box. If mute facility is not there, don't worry about that one. What about sad? When do you get sadness? Yeah, pumped. Prashanti, it is right. Disappointment. Ruben says disappointment. Disappointment or past means it is about something happened. Some action is already happened and I am disappointed on that. So I get sadness. So sadness is something related to the past events. Past mean maybe immediate past. The English gurus may say present perfect is also okay. That is immediately, just immediately happened. Whatever it is, the thing is already happened. That is the past. Sadness is on past. What about fear? What
Fear
about
is
fear?
future. Future. What we are
Yeah,
coming to
yeah.
future.
Fear is on the envisaged or the coming danger. We smell there is something not going to happen, which is not favor for me, or I am not able to withstand that. So it's about the future. So let me wrap it up. Sadness is on past, anger is on present, and fear is on future. And if you get angry or anger, not about the present one, about if it is about some past incident or if it is something going to happen, be careful, it is danger. It's not natural. See, when you get anger, do you think the real basic emotion is anger itself always? There are people, when they get sad, they express it in the way of anger. And some people express sadness, the basic emotion may be anger. This is very, very unhealthy as far as mental health practices are concerned. That is, you express the authentic emotion. And how do you know whether my emotion is authentic or not? That is why I mentioned about the past, present, future. If I am getting angry, not about something on the present, that means it's not authentic. That is not good for the mental health. That will create a lot of trouble for you. You are expressing anger instead of some other genuine feeling. And why do you do like that? In the early formative childhood days, when we started expressing, when we started crying, suppose that nobody is paying attention, we started cracking or we started shouting, we started throwing something, then the parents will come and attend to you meals. You learned a lesson that sadness should not be expressed. Instead, you have to express anger. And that's how we have been conditioned to several things. There are a lot of unhealthy practices in that. So this is the time to unwind it. And that's why I told you all emotions are okay to express. Only thing is that we need to find out a socially acceptable way of expressing it, just like what we discussed in the anger. And how do we know whether it is an authentic feeling or it is not an authentic feeling? If anger, if it is happening on the present issues, it is authentic. Fear, it is if it is for the coming issues or in the future, it is authentic. Sadness for the past thing, it's okay. Oh, tomorrow I want to go to there, and how will I go? And if I am getting into sadness for something I have to do tomorrow about the future, that is the fear is converted to the sadness. So you express your fear. That's how you have to express the authentic feeling. Okay, now the last question. What about happiness? Is it present, past, or future? What about happiness?
Past and present.
Past and present.
Past, present, future, everything. Future also,
Okay,
past.
okay. Thank you, Shamsad, for giving me that answer. It is for the past, present, and future. That is the beauty of happiness. Happiness is timeless. It's not about a time of past or present or future. Happiness is timeless. It's applicable for the entire spectrum of the time, whether it is past or present or future. You can be happy about the past events which happened to you. You can't be happy what is happening right now. You can be happy what's going to happen tomorrow. It is authentic. Happiness is authentic in that way. So happiness is timeless. So move to the timeless happiness. That's what I want to convey to you in this one. Express authentic feeling. The moment you feel or realize the feelings are not authentic, replace that feeling with the real authentic feeling. If you want to express anger, you express anger. If you want to express your sorrow or grief or sadness, you express it. If you want to express your fear, you express it. If you want to express your anxiety, you express it. And don't miss not even a small small chances to enjoy, express your happiness. Do that. So I'm sure you all, I know you're all elite. I know this is an elite circle. And you think high. Well, many of there are a lot of psychologists, a lot of trainers, a lot of healers, a lot of philosophers, a lot of people are there, and you all know this one. But regarding the authenticity and not authentic feeling, it is not that much popular in our place. That's why I took this particular topic. And with that, let me conclude. So happiness is a timeless, precious gift. So don't spare even a simple little thing to enjoy or to express your joy. And always try to express all authentic feelings. No emotion or pain or no emotions are to be eradicated or avoided. We used to say only anger management, stress management. That means we are learning to manage it, not to avoid it. Because stress should be there in the people. There is something called positive stress and negative stress. There must be stress, then only we will work. Everything, when it crosses a undivided line, then it becomes harmful. But finding out that that dividing line, that thin line, is very, very difficult. Or identifying that dividing line is something called the wisdom. That only can be learned through the experience. Okay, with that, let me wind up my session. I think it is already 8:10. It's going about 5 to 10 minutes beyond what I am supposed to. And if you have any queries, I am happy to have a Q&A session if it is permitted.
Yeah, exactly, Nandajan sir. It was a
Okay.
great session. With your great smile, you expressed great things in a fun manner, and we are very glad that we are able to spend with you so much of time. So I request all of you to have a feedback session with our Nandajan sir. A little bit, yeah. Come on.
Interactive session. Thank you, Malika.
Nandajan, shall I put a word? Because of the fasting, I was very tired. Then I was sleeping. Suddenly, Nandajan came. I got such a wonderful moment. Nice to hear you. Nice to see you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Shamsad. Thank you, Laban Pillai. Thank you for the amazing session, what he has written in the chat box. Thank you.
Audible.
Shamir, yes.
Sir, how is it possible? That is my question. How is it possible in front of others?
What? I have seen your chat also, how to express, especially in front of others. Which emotion? Shamir, can you hear me?
I think he has lost his connection, and in between.
Yeah. Okay. I will I will express it here. Any emotion can be expressed in front of anybody. It has to be. It has to be. I am happy sitting here with you people. I must say, yeah, I am happy. If I got irritated, I can say, yeah, I'm getting irritated when some unwanted sounds coming into the platform. I can say that. What's wrong in that way? But when I say, what is the Diva? Is this the way you have to conduct the meeting? There are a lot of unwanted noises are coming. That is an unhealthy way of expressing it. But I can express, yeah, the sounds which irritates me, I'm getting angry. I can say like this. Okay, that is, you can express without much escalation or there is a saying called gently firm. Gently firm. It is gentle, but it is firm. I'm getting angry. I don't like this. I can say like this. I don't like this. I'm happy. I'm getting fear. I feel I'm getting fear. I'm getting into sadness. We can express like that. And Shamir, I think Shamir lost connection in between.
I can hear you.
We can.
I'm with you.
Yeah. Shamir, you're there you are. I hope I answered you. We can express it.
Our problem is what others think. That's the main problem. Our main issue is you want to say something, but our main problem is what he will think. He will be spoiling the relationship. He'll be spoiling our friendship, or he may be something going to happen. Something.
Good. Shamir, there you are. You come out with some of the real concern when we express this one. That is, you can. Okay, let me say, when I am authentic, and if my friends are not with me with my authentic feeling, what is the meaning of that friendship then? Okay. If I accept people as they are, if I am not getting accepted as I am, what is the heck of it? Or what's the meaning of I am keeping that company? Why should I be there? I'm sure in the world there are people who can accept me as I am. And whenever we express authentic feeling, I get, on the other hand, Shamir, we will get more acceptability. For example, I tell you one thing. When you ask for the feedback in a session like this, you say, wow, what a wonderful session. If I am expressing this way, wow, what a wonderful session for all sessions. Now, what will you get a feeling? All session may not be wonderful in that way. In some of the session, you said, yeah, the session was wonderful, but I feel that if you would have done like this would have been much better. If I express such a feeling, people will go for them for the next time for to get a feedback. Am I right? Yeah, that means, yeah, when you express authentic feeling, people will come after you. At least I can say with my personal experience. And some of, I told you, we have a group. We deal with adolescent children. And the first thing in the lesson is, be honest, don't be nice. That is the motto of that one. Be honest, don't be nice. Don't act nice. Don't act nice. If you feel nice, okay, you express it. Be honest. But the way the honesty is expressed matters. Okay. That's it. Okay. In my experience, Shamir, that will add, or the cohesion and the friendship will increase.
The tone also is very important, no? The way how you are expressing.
Very important. Very important, because tone expresses the real feeling in you.
Can you give me some tips for how to improve the tone? The way how you want to express, that's the main thing. Sometimes we speak something, it will hurt that one. So we have the way.
Yeah. Thank you. That is, again, I mentioned one term. That is firmness without anger, or gently firm. Gently firm. That is, there are negative feelings. For example, anger is a negative feeling. We can say to a certain extent, because expressing it will not be acceptable as in the happiness. So in that case, be firm and gentle. If somebody is making you angry, actually nobody can make you angry unless you only. You can do that. But still we used to say, you are making me angry. Okay, that's a common phrase. So if you want to express anger, you can say, yeah, your action, this particular action is making me angry. I cannot stand this. You tell like this. It is not easy, but it is possible. Gently firm, or firmness without anger. Yeah, you keep on telling what you want. I want this. I want this. Without losing temper, it is possible. Especially in parenting and all, this can do a lot of wonders. When you express with your children, firm without anger, but gentle and firm, that will work.
For that, we need patience also.
We can do. Parenting is
Thanks.
need a lot
Thanks.
of time.
Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
Samirji. And next, Giriji has raised his hand. Yeah, Giri Selvaraj.
Yeah. Thank you so much. It is session in the morning. This is basic. Yeah. Thank you, Ruben, for the detailed interaction. It's an honor session, Sunil. Thank you. Adhya, fake it till you make it. How
Thank you.
about this, Adhya? Yeah, I will come to that, Adhya, that question here. But before that, somebody is asking a question, it seems. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I speak now?
Yeah, please. Giri Selvaraj.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Nandajan.
Yes.
You are without slide, you are given the content means you are very strong in this content.
Thank you.
Anyway, at least minimum slides can help us to take some screenshots like that. But
Yes,
anyway, already we have our excellent people. Somaji can present without slide also. Like that, we are enjoying your entire control of emotions.
Okay.
Okay, there are so many key takeaways how to control or how to be normal like that. When coming to the question is how to control the anxiety. That is the main thing. Some of the time, most of the time I faced. Now I have been recovering. But can you please brief something about anxiety, how to control when we
Sure.
feel anxiety, how to behave like that? It's
Okay.
very good answer
I'll,
for me. Thank you.
I'll come to that, and thank you for your nice comment, Giri Selvaraj. And regarding that slides, actually, I had slides with me. I used to show it as a virtual background, but today it didn't work. That's all. Okay. Actually, I had prepared slides. I wanted to show that it didn't work. That's all. Okay, but it doesn't matter. And coming to the anxiety issue on. What there are two kinds of anxiety which comes. One is from the body to the mind. The second one from the mind to the body. That is, the reason may be a physiological one, or the reason may be a psychological one. Anxiety can be created in both ways. Okay. On what incident or how the anxiety comes to you, Giri Selvaraj?
Yeah, the both thing already you told about one sometime from the mind or sometime from the body.
Okay. No, on what are all the issues that make you into the anxiety?
Actually, before coming to the business, I have been working in the MNC company. I've been
Okay.
working 3 shifts, almost night shift. I love and do night shift because I have timing in the daytime to do all my jobs. Then I face the problem of insomnia, that sleeping problem. At that time, I face some of the anxiety. Sometimes my heart rate will go up and down like that. At that time,
Okay.
my anxiety has come.
Yeah. I think I do not know that it is too early to make a judgment on this one, but the thing of like insomnia may increase anxiety, because I also used to work in 3 shifts during my early phases. As an engineer, I had to be there in the production shifts, and I used to take night shift always because I will get the daytime for my advantages. That was the early stage when I joined that one. And on a later stage, I realized that it is going to the insomnia, not just that alone. Memory sharpness was coming down. So I got advice, don't do night shift continuously. Okay. So if something happens based on our physical or external environment, the thing is that you control on that. That can create something for our brain also, which can be treated by some of the medicines to come back to the normal situation. Okay. If it is created from the psychological factors, a counseling can help you. If it is created other than the psychological factor, definitely a doctor with medication can only do that one. They used to say GAD, general anxiety disorder, something like that. It can happen many of things. And as you rightly pointed out, when you have insomnia, the heartbeat will increase. And that is the first sign of this kind of anxiety. And again, if the heartbeat is going up and up, how can you control or how can you put it back? You're all doing every day that. Every day in the 5 a.m., you at least spend 15 to 20 minutes on meditation. Have you ever, or you might have noticed that during meditation, the heartbeat rate is actually going down and all the brain waves are changing to in the trance position like that. So if you are able to do that daily, that means again, this is just like a pairing. Pairing means if you have the high heartbeat sessions during a day, and if you are training your heart for the other very slow pace heartbeat for the some session, what will happen? This will get paired. Just like in the early ages, the children are given the medicine using honey on that. I used to get medicine in that way because it is pairing with an opposite type of thing so that the effect will be nullified. That can also be done in the heartbeat. Okay. So once the heartbeat is controlled, naturally the mind behind that will also have a positive impact on that one. Okay. But anyway, get a medical support. That is always good in that thing. And Adya was asking some question. Yeah.
Thank you, Nandajan. Thank you,
Yeah,
Nandajan.
yeah. Thank you. And Adya was telling, "Fake it till you make it." Yeah, this statement actually this is okay for some time. Okay for some time, but there are a lot of people I have seen that they always go with the fake it concept. If you are not able to do that, to certain extent you can fake it. For example, you do the laughter club or laughter yoga here. If you are not ready to laugh, okay. But when you say ha 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 for a long time, naturally you will start laughing. But till then you are faking it. Okay, it is possible to certain extent, but don't take it as a mantra. That is, even if it is not there, let me fake it. It's only to reach that point. If you are not able to do that, till then, it's a, what do you call, a temporary arrangement, a transit arrangement, a kind of thing that till we reach that point, we can fake it, but not for a complete different. Why? Because there are a lot of personality trainers. There are a lot of people after attending personality training and all this kind of thing. The very next day, when you meet them, they will say, "Hi, hello, how are you?" We will say, what happened to this person? It should come from what I say, from inside. Whatever you say, be honest, don't be nice. In that case, Satya, my take is, it's not a universal statement. My take is, don't fake it. Try to make it. Even if you are not getting, try to make it, try to make it. You can. For which I suggest, don't fake it. Be honest, don't be nice. Don't fool me with lies. Hurt me with truth. It's okay. That's my take. Don't console with me. Don't console with me lies. I am ready to be hurt by truth.
Because
okay,
many of the trainers or motivators using this statement, because actually
yes.
it's a negative statement only. We can do a little extent in for some extent only, not for a long term. Because many trainers and motivators using this statement as a punch word. So that's why only I asked about this.
Okay.
Thank you, Nandajan, for your clear clarification. Okay, thank you.
Arush, a regular RPO for CA and for the class. Have we met earlier in any of the classes?
Myself.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay, okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
I am a secondary teacher, so I
okay,
regularly attend your
okay,
seeing
okay, okay. Thank you.
Sunny
Thank
sir
you.
and
Yeah, for further classes, I used to take a lot of further classes in the schools. Yeah.
yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. And
Thank you.
any raised hands? If not, I welcome Somaji for concluding the session with the great legends are
Thank you.
meeting.
Thank you. Thank you, Somaji. Somaji is there wherever I go.
No, I'm earlier I used to wonder how Shiba ma'am controls you. Now I know.
Jennifer.
Because all her tricks will not work with you. Normally women have got some technique, something, those things, because you understand the understanding, and she'll be worried about, if I do this technique, this will not work with him. So how you have become playmates, and she became a good prosecutor day by day. And I can see your coaching moments when she make presentation here. Even sometimes she'll be looking at you or to the side and all of things. So everyone, so you have a way, a innate way of expressing small things, very small thing it appears, but it is very powerful, empowered, amazing kind of thing. As Girisa was mentioning, Girisa is always a very good person. He speaks from the heart. He brings out the best in you. He tells me also, Soma sir, that's all good, but you give some experience from your life. Everything is fantastic, you say. Or my slide is running past, you say you should reduce the slide. So that's good feedback.
Yeah.
So he has observed, and he is one person, very serious, he takes it and he tried to do. That is why through 5 a.m. in our group totally, he is a person who has got clarity now, clarity of purpose. He had developed into a higher level, and he needs to get some money. Money flow is not happening in spite of our money meditation. So little anxiety on the money and resources is there. So that also adds to his anxiety part. That's one of the things. And many takeaways are there. Though I knew about it, you have reiterated. That may be the case with all our, there are many professors, as you're telling here, teachers, like pairing. One of the things, I am one person, my uncle was the district medical officer, Palghat. So medicine used to come earlier as a child. And then I even take that honey and put it in the mouth, then spit it in the window. So all suffering only, suffering only. So much angry. Why the medicine is coming to me? Kind of. That's one amazing thing like that. And the faking thing, why some of the trainers started using is, this is originally brought by Dale Carnegie's training. There are many duplicate Dale Carnegie trainings are happening in the country. I happen to attend one of the best in many ways. In the 80s, I have done. So they use it for example, people like Arush and Agne and all of the things, entering into this public speaking area. There are leaders. Arush and are big guy here. So also Agne, and thanks to Sunil for that. What they do is to bring out the inhibition, initial inhibition, stage fright. How do you do that? Because all the time you're shivering, your butterflies are there. Then they say, you fake it until you make it. Actually, that was the original purpose. And Dale Carnegie never meant that throughout the life you do the shaking hand. Hey, how are you? Today was a wonderful day. They say that, they say that you're on top of the world. Then, hey, how are you? I'm on top of the world. The other person, what happened to him? Says same thing like that. So like that example you gave, you attend a meditation and motivation workshop. The superintendent of the plant goes to the office next day. Then he asks his, hey, Radhakrishnan, how is your wife? 20 years he has never asked. This fellow says that, my God, now he's interested in my wife also. So the problem starts. It comes to the HR, then becomes an IR issue. Kind of. The way though you're bringing, he said, gently firm. People, you just note down certain things like, when you talk about assertiveness, there is a big question. where you put it in 2 words, gently firm. And always honesty is a very good, value. So I value values than the valuables, that kind of thing. Be honest to yourself, and that will be saving a lot of things, like you don't have to recall content. Some other, that works with me from the beginning, because my father is a very hot-tempered person. So, but I also do the same thing. I tell him, be honest. Whatever comes, I am ready to take the punch. That attitude, I think, helps actually. Basically, it's a good session today. Whoever has come, they would have benefited. I also hope that people who have not come, if you are sharing it, the Shiba madam or somebody can send it to our team, some of the slides and some of the codes, and people got clarity on the 4 basic emotion and how it is connected to the present, the past, and the future, and bringing happiness to the highest level, where Shiba is a queen, the laughter queen. She knows that happiness can be connected to all. There is no time limit, or there's a timeless kind of thing. Such valuable things you have really brought. And I really like the way you presented it. This beginning in a slow fashion, and like the breakfast, issue, that bringing in the middle of the session, you feel like puking, or you want to use the toilet, and you cannot really. That's a very clear visual example. Everybody, none of the person here will forget that kind of thing. And in fact, in a decent way, even without saying I got stomach problem, you can leave them, give them an exercise or a game. Guys, this is a game now, group game. It takes around 10 minutes. In between, I'll just go out, wash my face and drink water and come. That's another way of doing like that. So you are anyway a master in non-violent communication. Later sometime, I hope the BrainCiti will invite you to talk on the non-violent communication. There's a new subject, and lots of learning for me also. So I have to go, some notes I have written here and all of the things. Beginning itself, getting the participation. That's I think some of the facilitative training you are imparted, the coaching here, or Toastmasters effect. How are you feeling? Are you feeling angry? Well, will you feel angry? Who is feeling angry? So everybody will talk, I am angry. And how bad you feel, like that. It's very wonderful, commonsensical communication. Bigger concept, you have sliced it, presented in a very, very effective fashion. We all consumed a very good breakfast. Today's Ignite Mind is an excellent, tasty, healthy, long-lasting, nutritious breakfast. Thank you very much, Nandajan sir, for coming. And Shiba ma'am for, because of her only, this thing happened, originally speaking. So we are all indebted to Shiba ma'am for coming. And thank you, Naina ji, for presenting this here. And Sudhiba for maintaining the entire, sustaining the entire session. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for that one. And I also enjoyed the session. I also enjoyed your company. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Somaji, one of my friend, Shamir Keti, joined. I was inviting him for so many months, but unfortunately today I saw his name and his voice. He's a wonderful person. He's joined from Saudi Arabia. Welcome, Shamir ji.
He was very active.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Shamir, please say about the feedback of 5 a.m. session from opening to the last.
Oh, it's really very interesting and nice to see the vibrant leaders, excellent section. But the problem is I was interested to join, but the time is getting conflict. Here is 4 a.m., 1 hour before to Saudi, Dubai time. All the best. Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
Thank you so much. So with that, we can wind up the session and hope we can meet in another session, all of you. And thank you, Nandajan ji, once again.
Thank you.
Bye-bye all.
Bye-bye. And I think